welcome our next guest, who is going to be honored by University of Tennessee on the basketball side, and very much deservingly so.
Yeah, Chris Lofton, VFL Tennessee basketball grade. And Chris, about time, right?
I'm patient, man. I'm patient. No rush for anything in life.
Oh, man. Man, congratulations. So proud of you. I know that was probably the response from everyone. Hey, why it take so long? But, like I tried to explain a little bit earlier, you had to finish playing ball for this to be what it needs to be huge, and really give you the time and flowers that you deserve. How many times did you get close to hanging up the shoes so that way maybe we probably would have saw this a little bit earlier? How close were you?
Yeah, it was close. Just when the pandemic hit, that's when I felt like that was a sign that my time going overseas was over. I was 35 at the time, so and I kind of felt it. It's still in my heart. I can still play, but the workouts and getting up and the knees and the back, it just don't feel the same anymore. So I kind of knew it was time to turn the page.
What does it mean for you being your number being in the Raptors with all the other Tennessee legends, guys that went on to play in the NBA, guys who are right now in the NBA management? What does it mean just for you to have your name alongside those great players?
Man, it's special, Swain. It's very special to me. Just a story of mine when I tell you, coming out of my senior year, I didn't know where I was going to go. Late March, I didn't know where I was going. Nobody wanted me, so for me to go from that and hanging my jersey to having my jersey hanging in the Raptors CPA is special. It's a thank God first, and just a testament to my work ethic and just me playing with a chip on my shoulder and working out the extra nights and my early mornings and late nights. It's a blessing, to be honest with you. I'm very happy.
We're talking to VFL Chris Lofton, Tennessee, announcing that it will retire his number 5 jersey, put it up in the rafters when Tennessee hosts Kentucky this upcoming season. Take us back to that time. What do you remember about, what you thought you're trying to find a home at the college game, college level? You know that you have the game to play there, but you still need that chance to prove it. What do you remember about that time while people weren't expecting Chris Lofton to become what Chris Lofton did in college?
I just remember getting here and thinking I have to outwork everybody. I don't got time for anything else. Get my education, get my degree, and work on my basketball game because, I was disappointed and upset nobody wanted me. So that lit a fire on me real bad. I'm going to outwork everybody in the SEC, everybody in the country, and I just wanted to give my all for Tennessee because it's always been special because they took a chance on me when nobody else would. And it was just, I bleed orange, and I'm so grateful and blessed to be able to, have the opportunity to have my jersey hanging in the Raptors.
Did you know the whole time what Rick Barnes was up to? Rick he's a jokester now. He's a trickster. You got to watch Rick. I know he got a big kick out of being able to surprise you. Did you know, or how soon did you know what was going down?
Well, at first I didn't know, but it seemed kind of fishy because, at first, the SID, the media guy, was like, we just need you to talk to the team about shooting, work ethic. And I'm like, cool. But then I got there, and he's like, can you put this shirt on? I'm like, I got to change shirts for this, Can you put this mic on? I'm like, this is a little bit much just for me to, talk to the team after practice for 5 minutes. So then I started seeing people that normally don't come to practice. I'm like, something's not right. And then Coach asked me those questions, and I kind of put it together towards the end, though. But it was special, and it was a great way of doing it.
Hey, man, I got your job for you, Chris. You're not playing basketball anymore. You can be a PI, man, a private investigator. You putting the clues together.
Figured it out.
I mean, you like Sherlock Homeboy, man.
Hey.
You put the clues together.
What that check look like? What that check look like?
I hear it's pretty good, man. I hear it's pretty good. Not overseas money, but it's pretty good.
Hey, I'm not crossing nothing out right now, so I have to look into it.
Chris Lofton's with us. Hey, Chris, you come back to Tennessee, you see familiar faces behind the scenes, you get a chance to be around the players. What has that meant to you, the connection that you've been able to hold now for a long time since arriving at the University of Tennessee to play?
I mean, it's been great to see y'all. You know, I was done in '08, so I basically came back here every year since then. So I've got to know, you know, some of the players over the years, and you know, watch them grow and become men, and it's great. You know, I was looking at the group yesterday and just realizing how I once remember I was in their shoes, and you know, it goes by fast, and you know, I hope they know that and just don't take it for granted because it could be taken away any time, and just, you know, work out every day hard and practice hard and just, you know, don't have any regrets. And, you know, that's what it's all about. Treat people the right way, be nice to everybody, and just, you know, keep doing what you're doing.
I know Zakai Ziegler is going to wear the number 5 jersey for the rest of his career, but Chris, what happens if, like, a 5-star Kevin Durant comes in after Zakai wants to wear number 5? I mean, are you going to allow him to wear number 5?
No, I'm not. Sorry.
I love it, man. I love it.
You can get 30. You can get, you know what I'm saying, 23, 32, something that equals 5, though. 41, you know. You can do that, you know.
I love it.
Yeah, that's the right answer. I'd give the same. By the way, Zakai did kind of have to ask your permission to be able to keep wearing the number 5. Admiral wore number 5. I asked Swain, you know, he wore number 1. It's a big deal. Does he kind of monitor those guys wearing number 1? Have you reminded Admiral or Zakai of, hey, that number matters. You need to represent it well?
I think they already know. You know, that's a special number, so I think they already know, and they represent it very well. And, you know, I know Zakai's going to continue to represent that number special, so that's why I was like, of course you can still wear it. You know, he had a great year last year, and I was looking forward to seeing him play this year.
Did you wear that number in high school? Is that number significant to you?
No, so I was number 4 in high school, but when I got here, senior had it, so I couldn't get it, and I didn't change it. I just kept it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and by the way, you know, the program continues to do really well. How much does that matter to you, that you guys kind of took Tennessee to a higher level as a program, right? And there have been coaching changes. You know about all that's happened, but the program itself has risen to a higher level. How much does that matter to you, your former teammates, as you guys keep up with what's going on at Tennessee?
Yeah, it's special, you know, to see Tennessee basketball the way it is now. And, you know, like when I started here at freshman, it was bad. You know, we were a bad team. It was sad. I remember just getting blown out a lot of games and just being down. And, you know, that next year, my sophomore year when Bruce got here, we just turned it around and we just took off from there. And it was very special. So, you know, to see Tennessee basketball, you know, a national prominence right now, it's very special to see and watch.
Yeah, y'all are bad, but you was getting buckets though, Chris. I'll say that. Hey, what moment stands out to you the most, you wearing the orange here in Knoxville?
It has to be, man. When we played Memphis, number 1 versus number 2, Swain, that had to be the most memorable because, like I just said, to come from where we come my freshman year and how we were bad and, you know, the laughingstock of the SEC, and to come to, you know, be, you know, number 1 in the country and just be a top 10 team, you know, consistently those next 3 years was special. Just, you know, testament to how hard we worked and put it together.
Hey, Chris, do you have a favorite shot? Durant's obviously popular, your tournament game winner. Would it be one of those two or a different one, favorite shot that you hit while you were at Tennessee?
Favorite shot? Probably one in the NCAA tournament was special. Just, you know, NCAA, it was in the tournament. We won the game, so that was probably special for sure. But the KD shot was special. It's definitely special because of who KD is and, you know, what he's been doing in the NBA for so long now.
Yeah, and for a long time they would do during a timeout have a fan come out and try the Chris Lofton over KD shot. So that was a popular timeout, and I don't think too many people hit it, which is understandable because of how difficult it was. Hey, Chris, before you go, we appreciate you being with us. Chris Lofton, his number's going up in the rafters, number 5 jersey being retired by the University of Tennessee. Sharing that news with your family, what was that like as they were there, as you grew and did what you did at Tennessee, to be able to tell them about being honored at UT?
It was special. You know, I wouldn't be here without my parents. I learned so much from them growing up, you know, the discipline of hard work, and because, you know, both of them worked every day. So they would drive to Knoxville, drive back to Maysville, and get up and go to work in the morning like nothing, like it was nothing. And, you know, me growing up with them and me seeing them get up early like that every day to work, it was it just taught me a lot about you have to work for everything in there, and nothing's going to be handed to you. And I owe it all to them, and I can't wait to share that special night with those two.
That's awesome. Well, you earned it. You deserve it. Congratulations, Chris, and really cool for you to take the time to join us. Fans are going to be excited to honor you that night as well. So congratulations again, and thanks for joining us on the show today.
Thanks so much.